Today our topic is existentialism versus Stoicism. What's the best philosophy? Let's start by understanding what these two philosophies are about and how they can help us live better lives. Both existentialism and Stoicism are ways of thinking about life, but they approach it from different angles. Existentialism focuses on freedom, choice, and creating your own meaning in life. Stoicism, on the other hand, is about accepting what you cannot change, focusing on what you can control, and finding peace in the present moment. Both have valuable lessons, but which one is better? Let's explore. Existentialism is a philosophy that says life has no built-in meaning or purpose. It's up to each person to create their own meaning through their choices and actions. Think of life as a blank canvas. You are the artist, and you decide what to paint. This can feel both exciting and scary. Exciting because you have the freedom to choose your path, but scary because there's no rule book or guarantee that your choices will lead to happiness. Existentialists like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus believe that even though life can feel meaningless, this is actually a good thing. It means you are free to define yourself and your purpose. For example, if you feel stuck in a job you don't like, an existentialist would say you have the power to change it. You are not defined by your circumstances, but by how you respond to them. This philosophy encourages you to take responsibility for your life and embrace the uncertainty that comes with freedom. It's about living authentically, being true to yourself, and not letting society or others dictate who you should be. Now let's look at Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches you to focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. The Stoics believed that suffering comes from trying to control things outside your power, like other people's opinions or the weather. Instead, they said you should focus on your own thoughts, actions, and attitudes. For example, if you lose your job, a Stoic would say you can't change the fact that you were fired, but you can control how you react. You can choose to stay calm, learn from the experience, and look for new opportunities. Stoicism is about finding inner peace by accepting life as it is, not as you wish it to be. It teaches you to be resilient, disciplined, and grateful for what you have. Famous Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca believed that by mastering your mind you can handle any challenge life throws at you. They saw life as a series of tests, and each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. So, which philosophy is better? The answer depends on what you need in your life right now. If you feel lost or unsure about your purpose, existentialism might help you. It encourages you to take control of your life and create your own meaning. It's a reminder that you have the power to shape your future, even if the path is uncertain. On the other hand, if you feel overwhelmed by things you can't control, Stoicism might be more useful. It teaches you to focus on what you can change and let go of the rest. It's a way to find peace in difficult situations and stay strong when life gets tough. But here is the thing, you don't have to choose just one. You can take the best parts of both philosophies and use them to live a balanced life. For example, you can embrace the existentialist idea of creating your own meaning while also practicing the Stoic skill of accepting what you can't change. Let's say you're going through a hard time, like a breakup. An existentialist would tell you to reflect on what this experience means to you and how it can help you grow. A Stoic would tell you to accept the situation, focus on what you can control, like your own emotions and actions, and move forward. By combining these ideas, you can handle the pain of the breakup while also learning from it and finding new purpose. Another way to look at it is this. Existentialism is about the big picture of life, while Stoicism is about the daily practice of living. Existentialism asks questions like, what is the meaning of life? And who am I? It's about exploring your identity and purpose. Stoicism, on the other hand, is more practical. It's about how to stay calm when you're stuck in traffic, how to handle criticism, or how to deal with failure. Both are important, and together they can help you live a more thoughtful and resilient life. Let's think about some real-life examples. Imagine you're working hard to achieve a goal, like starting your own business. An existentialist approach would be to think deeply about why this goal matters to you. What does it mean for your life? How does it align with your values and passions? This kind of reflection can motivate you and give you a sense of purpose. But what if things don't go as planned? What if you face setbacks or failures? This is where Stoicism comes in. A Stoic would remind you that you can't control everything, like the economy or customer behavior, but you can control your effort, your attitude, and how you respond to challenges. By combining these two philosophies, you can pursue your goals with passion and purpose, while also staying grounded and resilient. Another example is dealing with relationships. Existentialism teaches you to take responsibility for your choices and be authentic in your connections with others. It's about being honest with yourself and others, even when it's hard. Stoicism, on the other hand, helps you handle the ups and downs of relationships. It teaches you to accept that you can't control other people's actions or feelings, but you can control how you respond. For instance, if someone hurts you, a Stoic would say you can't change what happened, but you can choose whether to hold on to anger or let it go and focus on your own peace of mind. In the end, the best philosophy is the one that helps you live a better life. Existentialism and Stoicism both have strengths, and you don't have to pick just one. You can use existentialism to find your purpose and Stoicism to stay strong and calm in the face of challenges. The key is to be open to learning from both and applying their lessons in your everyday life. Life is complex, and no single philosophy has all the answers. But by exploring different ways of thinking, you can find the tools you need to navigate life's challenges and create a meaningful, fulfilling life. So, what's the best philosophy? It's the one that works for you. Maybe it's existentialism, maybe it's Stoicism, or maybe it's a mix of both. The important thing is to keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving to live your best life. Remember, life is a journey, and philosophy is just a tool to help you along the way. Use it wisely, and don't be afraid to adapt it to your own needs and experiences. After all, the ultimate goal is not to follow a philosophy perfectly, but to live a life that feels true to who you are.